Hi, I'm Louisa and this is the first video dedicated to IELTS speaking. I've never been to the US, the UK, or any English-speaking country for that matter, which is actually quite sad, but I was able to get 8.5 in IELTS speaking. So if you worry about not living abroad, don't, because that's not important in the preparation for the IELTS. What's important though is for you to understand two things: how the exam is structured and how examiners assess your speaking. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. It's essential that you take notes because the information is going to be super important. So get a pen and paper and keep watching.
Diamonds stay with you. You're never gonna hear my heart break.
First, we'll answer the question, how is the exam structured? Speaking test is like an interview between an examiner and a test taker. It lasts 11 to 14 minutes and consists of 3 parts which are similar in length. In the first part, an examiner introduces him or herself and asks you to introduce yourself and show your identification. Then he or she will ask you several questions about a general topic such as your work, studies, hobbies, weather, etc. Normally, it's easy to find answers to these questions because they are based on your personal experiences and common things.
Hello, I'm Ellen. What's your name?
My name is Louisa.
May I see your identification, Louisa?
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Did you learn to swim when you were a child?
No, I didn't. I tried to learn when I went to the beach with my parents. In the second part, you're asked to describe an experience you've had or something you know about. You'll be given a card with the topic and several questions to help you organize your response. The examiner will give you a piece of paper and a pencil to take notes. You'll have 1 minute to prepare and 2 minutes to speak. The examiner will tell you when you should start and finish preparing, and then when to start and finish talking.
I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to prepare and you can take notes.
Okay.
Here is your card.
Thank you.
We can start preparing now.
Okay.
You can start speaking now.
I'd like to talk about Elon Musk, who is not only a business magnate, but also an industrial designer and engineer. Here, the examiner will ask you open-ended questions, which are often related to part 2. These questions are going to be abstract and more complex, but you won't have any time for preparation. You'll have to answer instantly.
What kinds of people are most famous in your country today?
I think it's mostly people in show business. Now let's move on to answering the second question. How do examiners assess your speaking? When examiners evaluate your response, they look at 4 band descriptors, which is basically criteria according to which they can understand whether your speech is bad, good, or excellent. You can access the link for the full version of the criteria in the description down below. But here I'm going to give you a quick and short look at the band descriptors so that you don't spend extra time studying them. The first descriptor is fluency and coherence. If you speak fluently, it means you can speak at length with only rare repetition and self-correction.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Hendricks.
It's great to have everybody, and so many fun faces. We've got a lot of men and women here, and we should remember that. so let's keep it clean. It's always a challenge to get it. I should probably more to say in a minute. I just have to go one second in my office, and then we'll conclude.
Now that wasn't fluent speech.
Anyway, look, I know I should be the inspiration for you guys, but to be honest, that's not really who I am. And if this company lives or dies by all the flowery things I say, well then, to be honest, we're fucked. They say that people don't follow ideas. But I think in this case, you guys should. Because the idea of creating a new internet, that's special, right? And we've been given the opportunity to rewrite the most important thing in human history. And we can build it the way it should have been made all along. You know, not this shitty, addictive parasite that companies like Hulu use to spy on us and exploit us. Okay? There, that's your inspiration. Not me, not coffee, not dogs. So, if I'm not inspirational enough for you, and if you don't want to be here, well, then there's the door. And we'll give you enough severance to cover you to your next job. But if you want to stick around and build this thing, then we've got work to do.
This time, much better. Now, speaking coherently means you're answering the question appropriately using signposts. Signposts are words such as however, because, also, etc. that make your speech connected and easy to understand. Signposts are also often called transition words or cohesive devices. Whatever you call them, they're very important for coherent speech. The next descriptor is lexical resource. According to it, you need to be able to use a wide range of vocabulary and use it properly.
I know what you mean, but it's just not the right word in English.
Next up is grammatical range and accuracy. You must be able to use different grammatical structures correctly. For example, word order in a sentence, tenses, prepositions, articles, etc.
Speaking of Christmas, since Monica and I are starting a new business and have no money, this year maybe we could do Secret Santa, and then we each only buy one gift. And there's the added mystery of, who gets who.
Who gets whom? I don't know why I do that.
Finally, we have pronunciation. You need to pronounce words correctly and clearly. Remember, your accent doesn't matter, but the examiner shouldn't have any problem understanding you.
Nice karma, guy blow.
You said it wrong, stupid. It's Shiloh.
Hopefully, examiners don't think we're stupid, but try not to make mistakes. Intonation is also very helpful in conveying our feelings and emotions. You should try to sound excited and enthusiastic and not tired or bored.
Hi.
This guy says hello, I want to kill myself.
I hope you are taking notes. In the next video, I'm going to share best tips and resources to prepare for the IELTS speaking test. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments section, and thank you for watching.